Hi, up next we've got a rather tatty box, but putting it up there to also show you, I don't know how long they did this, but they advertised fluorescent tubes on the box. Now I can remember this, and I would think could be the 60s or the 70s. May even have been the 80s, but I know at one time they did advertise the tubes. There's the box. I'm afraid the box is a little bit battered. I think this one possibly came from a boot sale. As I say, I should really log these in somewhere saying where I got them from. But there's the box, which is slightly different from the other box. So it's probably a more recent box. Also, it's got the little insert which indicates the wattage, voltage, and in this case clear. Yeah, let's have a little look at the bulb. Now now I've got to be careful how I put this. I'm pretty sure this lamp was made in England. It does say so on the etch. If I can show you the etch, which is not a very clear one. It's got a code as well. Looks like 431B, is it? No, 4316 is the code. So if my mate can find out this one, I would suggest it's possibly 1960s or 70s, but I am partly guessing at that. But it's definitely 43. It's either 4316 or 431G. As I said before, I don't understand how they work these, but they obviously do. So, yeah, it's either 4316 or 431G. Made in England, it says on the etch. Anyhow, let's have a look at the actual lamp itself. Needless to say, it's well made, and it's got two very clear fuses. As I said before, this has always left a sore point with me from when I was at school. I put on a diagram, we were asked to put up a diagram of a lamp, and I put a diagram up, I drew it all out nicely, and I'm no artist, and I put in fuses, only for the stupid master to say silly. So as I said before, I've mentioned this before, and I can always remember it. They are the fuses in black and white. They're of a glass sealed at both ends. At the moment, we're trying to sort out something on one of these other lamps which it was not sealed at both ends. So, you know, we will probably beg to differ on where the lamp was made. You know, we'll be talking about it tonight anyhow, so not to worry. It's interesting information and sort of friendly banter, and this way we find out between ourselves, we find out who is right, who is wrong, you know, so it'd be interesting. As I say, I'm not too sure. I've got my opinions, but as I say, they're just opinions. Anyway, you can see it's nicely laid out, 6 supports, and the filament is arranged in the old form. When I say the old form, it is the filament is level with the little stud, little glass stud where the supports come out of. Later lamps were more like the American made. They were angled upwards, so you showed the filament above the stud. I don't know why, but they did. I know the American lamps were also like that, which I first noticed when I went to America when I was a kid. So yes, my interest has gone back many years. Like my friend I mentioned, he goes back and you know, his memories and things you stick in your mind, and it's a good thing. Anyhow, there's the lamp itself. I can show you it alight. It's got a Edison screw base which is well patinated. Now on antiques that's a good thing. This bulb is not officially antique yet. I think to be an antique you have to be over 100 years. So I'm not there yet. Getting there, but not there yet. So let's pop it in and see it alight. Variax down to 0. I know I've got an awful habit of testing whether the voltage is on by sticking my finger in the socket, which I know is probably not a very wise thing to do, and not to be copied. It's just my skin is fairly thick, has to be thick-skinned, and you can certainly tell whether there's any juice on. I'm normally, it would make you jump, but it's not advisable. So let's see what happens when I wind her up. I'm going to turn this light off and wind the Variac up. It's mains voltage, so I won't overdo it. There we are on about, what's the voltage? About 50 to 70 volts at the moment. Now I've got 100 volts. So I wind it up a bit more, but I won't wind it up to the maximum. It'll only overload the camera. Or the video camera. There's the lamp in all its glory. Sorry if the glass is a little bit grubby. These lamps were stored on a shelf and they did collect antique dust. And cleaning the dust off, you have to be so careful, because whatever you do, don't rub across the edge, because you'll rub it away. So that's why I haven't been too particular with cleaning it so it glistens. Now I'll turn it down so you can see the filament again. Turn it back up. So anyway, that's the lamp. Once again, thanks for watching. Any comments please make. Any suggestions please make. And we'll have a look and see what we've got next. Thanks again. Thank you.